Hi guys, welcome to my affordable watch collection. My name is Aviv, and today I'm going to review the new Cadisen C-8053G, aka the Cadisen Datejust. You might have seen it popping up on AliExpress lately. In this video I'm going to present you with all the specs and measurements, as well as my opinion of this watch, and show you what I think are the good, the bad, and the downright ugly about this watch. And by the end of this video, you should be able to decide for yourselves if you should buy one or not. Let's first go quickly through the unboxing, so you know what you're going to get when you buy one of these. We have a textured cardboard box with the Cadisen name and logo embossed on it. Inside we have an instruction manual, a microfiber cleaning cloth, a warranty card, and the watch itself wrapped in all kinds of protective plastic. We also get a tool that will help us resize the bracelet. Let's get the measurements so we'll know what we are looking at here. The case width is 38 mm, its thickness is 11.5, the distance between the lugs is 20 mm, the bracelet tapers down to 16 mm, lug tip to lug tip is 46.5 mm, and after I resized the bracelet to fit my 7-inch wrist, the watch weighs 120 grams. Let's take a closer look at the watch. Note that at this point I have been using the watch for a while and I can give you my full impression of it. The dial on this variation of the watch is black, and it has a very subtle sunburst effect that plays really nicely with the light. This is the black variation, but you can also choose a blue dial or a black and gold version. We have a white printed minute track going around the outer rim of the dial. The indices are applied, they are highly polished and loomed. We'll get to the loom in just a few moments. Cadisen automatic is printed at the 12 o'clock position, 50 ATM waterproof, 21 joules at the 6 o'clock position. We have a date complication at the 3 o'clock position with a Cyclops magnifier right above it. The date wheel is white and the numbers are printed in black. We have a set of pencil hands. They are thin, faceted and highly polished, and the hours and minutes hands are loomed. The watch sports a flat piece of scratch-resistant sapphire crystal. The case is made of 316L stainless steel. It has a mixture of finishes, where the tops of the lugs have a radial brushed finish and the sides are highly polished. We have a fixed fluted bezel that is highly polished as well. It plays beautifully with the light and you get a ton of reflections off of it. On the 3 o'clock position we have a push-pull crown, signed with the Cadisen logo, twisted up to hand wind the movement. The winding action is very smooth. When you pull the crown out to the first position and twist down, you can set the date. And when you pull it to the second position, you'll notice that the seconds hand has stopped ticking. This is because this is a hacking movement, and you can set the time. We have a display case back with a mineral crystal on it. We have a stainless steel ring that goes around the glass, and on it we have some information engraved: automatic, sapphire crystal, the model number, 5 ATM water resistant, which correctly this time refers to this watch's 50 meters of water resistance, and the Cadisen logo. The movement we see through this exhibition case back is an ornate version of the Chinese Seagull ST1612. It is gold colored and it is decorated with Geneva stripes throughout the entire movement. It has 21 joules. It beats at 21,600 beats per hour. It hacks and it hand winds. It has a quick set date, a power reserve of 36 hours, and we have bidirectional winding, and that means that the rotor winds the movement when it spins in both directions. We have a Jubilee bracelet that continues the mixture of finishes theme of the watch. It has a really nice taper, it has brushed side links and polished center links. The links are solid and so are the end links, and it uses the pushpin system to adjust the bracelet. The clasp is machined. It is a double deploying clasp with a double pusher security system. It has no micro adjustment hole, but this time it is okay because the links are smaller than usual, so it is more likely that you get a good fit on your wrist. Let's put it on my 7-inch wrist and see how it wears. I think this watch wears great. It feels very good on the wrist, mainly thanks to the very good Jubilee bracelet. I would say the eligibility is around 7 out of 10. It is good, but not amazing, which I think is okay for a dressy sports watch or a sporty dress watch, like this one. I think you can tell by watching this video that it also looks great on a variety of different straps. Now let's discuss what I think are the good, the bad and the ugly about this Datejust homage watch. And I think that with that you'll be able to decide if you want one or not. So let's start with the good. First of all, the size is great. I think 38mm is a size that will fit well on most wrist sizes, both larger and smaller than mine. The original 36mm size of the Datejust is considered rather small in today's standards. It just might be too small for some people, so 38 I think is spot on. Second good thing is the materials Cadisen used in this watch. That is the stainless steel case and the sapphire crystal. Next good thing is the Jubilee bracelet. It really is awesome quality, and I think it might even be the best feature I found on this watch. Next good thing is the movement inside this watch. For around $70 you get an ornate and reliable movement. That might not be the best out there, but it really is a great entry-level automatic movement. Last good thing is the overall look of the watch. It looks great on the wrist. When I wear it I get tons of compliments. We basically have a timeless design, and of course we have Rolex to thank for that. Moving on to the bad things I found regarding the Cadisen Datejust. First thing, and you've probably noticed this by now, is the Cyclops magnifying glass. It just doesn't magnify enough. A good Cyclops magnifier should magnify the date window about 2.5 times, and this one just doesn't do it. Next bad thing, and this one is pretty bad, is the loom. While the loom on the indices is okay, the loom on the hands just isn't enough. It is thin and hard to see to begin with, but it also fades very quickly, and while loomed, the hands will disappear before the indices. Next bad thing, and this just might be both bad and ugly, the hands are just a tiny bit too short and too thin. I think that makes them look a bit unproportional to the watch, like Cadisen took the hands from a different watch and put it on this watch. The watch would look much better in my opinion if the hands were just a tiny bit longer, and the minutes and hour hands could also be a bit thicker, so there will be a bit more room for loom on them. Moving on to the ugly things I see on this watch, and remember that this is just my opinion and not some universal truth. It's perfectly okay if you disagree or feel different than me. First thing is the printing on the dial. It's not very crisp. The white ink seems a little bit unevenly distributed. You can read the text on the dial with no problem, but it just seems as if they were running out of ink when they were printing this dial. Next ugly thing, and I think this is the time to address the elephant in the room. 50 atmospheres waterproof. This watch by no stretch of the imagination is 50 ATM or 500 meters waterproof, and having a typo on the dial sucks. I wouldn't mind it if this was a $20 watch, like the Superlative Seronometer you can find on the T-Vice T801, but this is a $70 watch that is supposed to be a step up from the T-Vice, and it is in every other aspect, but if you are writing something on the dial, the least you can do is make sure you got it right. However, my buddy over at Honest Watch Reviews noticed the same issue while reviewing his Cadisen Datejust, and he contacted Cadisen, and they said that this will be fixed in the future. The bottom line is that Cadisen produced a pretty awesome watch for this price. It looks great, and it is well made, and if you are willing to overlook the flaws, you will find a very enjoyable and versatile watch. Let me know what you guys think about this Rolex Datejust homage. Make sure you drop a comment in the comment section below. If you guys want to own one of these watches, I leave a link in the description of this video for you to buy it on AliExpress. I will also leave links for some of the cool straps you saw in this video. Note that these are affiliate links. Using them will not cost you any more money, but will help support this channel with a small commission. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my affordable watch collection for more affordable watches related content. You can also follow me on Instagram to see which watch I'm wearing every day. Get to know me and my collection a little bit better. Get all the news about the channel and connect with me on a more personal level. And if you are already here, why not check out another one of my videos? Here are a couple of suggestions. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.